Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do a new premiere draft of Crimson Vow. This is from the week, or not even a week for this one. I don't know why all of these are not available for at least 1 week, but it's a premiere draft that's available for like 5 days. And this one is of Crimson Vow. They're kind of cycling through the different standard legal sets before the new set comes out in September. And so right now Crimson Vow is available, but only for a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. And yes, the main reason I'm doing this is just so I can have the video title, because it's so perfect, since we've done some Crimson Vow drafts before, but it's been a while since we've done it. This is also the 13th Crimson Vow draft I've done on the channel, and 13 is like a magic number for Innistrad, so good things are bound to happen, right? Now, this set was like very dependent on bomb rares. There's a lot of them. And also, I remember the packs would like dry up kind of quickly as far as like usable cards in any color, really. So that became a thing later on in drafts. And removal. Removal's important. 2 drops are important. All the other principles I've learned in drafting are all still important. Imagine that. Waiting on the last person. Always waiting on them. It's always you. Hurry up and sign the contract and click the ready button. We've got a wedding to get on with. Again. Oh, this is going to be really annoying if it doesn't trigger. This is going to be really annoying. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're ready to draft. And we get not one of the bomb rares. I've collected a good portion of that. As you can see, I already have a full set of those, so there's no need to even rare draft that unless I want 20 gems. We're going to prioritize this removal spell. It is black. There are a couple other decent black cards in the pack. Hookhand Mariner is a pretty good green card. This is not a good green card. This is not really a good card in general. There's not a ton in this pack, is there? Okay. Pretty easy removal spell there, Parasitic Grasp. Maybe we'll be black, maybe we won't, but if we are black, that is definitely a card we are set to play. The ladder, Arena Ladder, has also reset. Okay. So the question now is, do I take Undead Butler, or do I take a card of a different color? And I think I'm actually going to take this Rending Flame. I know that we do want to be, like, I've collected a good portion of the set. I'm pretty sure I have, well, we saw I don't have a set of all of the uncommons. I do have all of the commons. There's just a few uncommons that I don't have. There's some rares and mythics, of course, that I don't have a full set of, but that's why I'm only going to do the 1 draft here. Definitely going to take more removal. Now we have a pick 3 Alluring Suitor. That's one of the better uncommons in the set. Oh, there's some jokes I need to make, too, as we go through here. That's going to be the pick. Just kind of staying in black and red. Black-red is the best archetype to be in, with the vampires and the blood tokens and whatnot. And here we have a Toxic Scorpion. Giving me a Toxic Attraction, if anyone knows what that is, or should I say who that is. Yeah, other thing, there's like some decent white cards in this pack. Militia Rallier is kind of meh, but Infantry and Resistance Squad both good. Flourishing Hunter's good. Stitched Assistant is good. Impulse is good. But yeah, none of them are better than Alluring Suitor. We're just stocking up on removal. Absolutely stocking up. Do I have a full set? Ooh. I have a full set of these. This thing, like, goes around late, because it's not very good. I'm surprised I only have 2 of them. Brian Comer is probably the best card in the pack, but we're neither blue nor white at this point, so there's no point in taking that. Lacerate Flesh, I've had decent success with that. Blood Petal Celebrant is a 2-drop that we are going to want to get, but we want Braids. We want to be stacked with... I don't even know what's going on anymore. We want to be stacked with removal in this format. Maybe these people that we're drafting with, maybe it's their first time trying a draft. Maybe they're just doing the drafts once in a while. Maybe they're not very good at draft. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. We have a pick 4 and pick 5 of Braid. We're definitely heavy red. We may or may not be black. Biolumag is also a pretty good card here. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we drafted that. Evolving Wilds, that would also be a good pick to help with stuff. Alright, so now we have our first difficult choice. Semi-difficult. I really do like Vampire's Vengeance. Desperate Farmer is also pretty good. We don't have a lot of creatures yet. But I have blown people out with Vampire's Vengeance before. And I really like that card, so that's going to be my pick. Plus, if we stockpile all the removal now, then we can take creatures later. That's what I'm going with. Alright, we have a rare that I only have 2 copies of. Do I want this? When it exploits a creature... 2 mana 3/3. It can be... We can play it. We also have the Epicure, which is pretty decent. It is going to be one of those... Why not just take the rare, right? Why not? I haven't taken a rare. Clearly, I'm going to get some good red cards at this table. Maybe people don't know what's good and what's not. Yeah, I mean, we can play it. We don't have to play it, but we could play it. Belligerent Guest, it's a vampire. It can make blood tokens. Persistent Specimen is a pretty good card, but it's mainly more for decks with a lot of exploit stuff, so like the blue-black decks. It can be used in other black decks, but it's just best in blue-black. I do like to have a Blood Fountain in my... I do like running this as like a one-up, so I'm glad this came back. Lightning Wolf, we can pick up Lightning Wolves later, and that's not necessarily a card we need to run. Another Belligerent Guest, sign me up. We do need some 2-drops, though. So maybe I start taking... I don't start taking Ridge Wolves yet. Nobody's drafting... Why is this still here? Nobody knows what they're doing. I don't think we even need to play a Grizzly Ritual in this deck the way this is... Sure. Sure, we'll just... We have like half our deck is already done, and we open another junk rare. I'm not going to take that unless it comes back to us, so... We're pretty solidly in black-red, I'd say. And none of this makes me want to switch out of black. So with that, we could take the Rot-Tide Gargantua, that's pretty good. Or the Flame Breather. Which, given how many removal spells we have right now, that actually might not be too bad. We do need 2-drops, that is for sure. For sure, strike. It's either that or the Rot-Tide. Or the Desperate Farmer. Maybe I like Farmer better here. What 2-drops do we want in black-red? Vampires. I'll take the Farmer. The Bomb Rare. Rare. It's not the bombiest of rares, but we're red. We're playing it. It's good enough, and I don't even have 4 copies of it, and now I will. I don't have 4 copies of this either, but I don't care about that. Doom Dissenter is not really for this deck. That's more, again, for the Exploit deck. Mind Leech Ghoul can be played. That's the 2-drop we kind of want. First Strike when it's attacking. Kindly Ancestor is also pretty good. I've had some white-red decks in this format where like I can just kind of stall out the board with the 2/3 Ancestors and then like drop a well-placed where is it, Vampire's Vengeance, and just get like a 3-for-1 or some. Man, those do I have? 2. Well, now I have 3. Yeah. I think red is open. There's no question about that. Red, this is the most open red will ever be in this draft experience. If your red is this open, you need to be playing red. We'd also like the Celebrants here, but we're gonna grab that. All right, we're going to continue with. Okay, that's not the best. I have none of those. But we're going to take the Gluttonous Guest, so I still have none of those. We could use this as, like, cheap removal. We have tons of removal. We don't need cheap removal that doesn't work on vampires. We need, vampires is what we need, so we'll take the vampires. There's a Bleed Dry in this pack. Pack 2, pick 5. There is a Bleed Dry. What in the world? This is also good, but it's only good if we have a vampire in play, but Bleed Dry will work at any point. I don't know what people are doing. I really don't. I could play the Undead Butler. I think I'm just going to play the Flame Breather here. It goes great with the Vampire's Vengeance. All these 3 toughness things, even though it's not a vampire, so it'll still be damaged, but we control when we play the Vengeance. And so, like, what I can do is, like, put out these 3 and 4 toughness things. Our opponent goes wide with their creatures, their wolves, their 2 toughness or less things, and then it just ends up being a blowout. How many creatures do I have? Well, we need to prioritize some of these. Maybe here I take the Rot Tide, or I could also take Reckless Impulse. They're both kind of good. Since we're lacking in creatures right now, I'm going to take the Rot Tide. Oh, the Curse. Do I need that? Well, I kind of do. We have so much removal. I could take the... I'm going to rare draft at this point. We still have an entire another pack to go. I'm going to rare draft. I want that. But at this point, I can just rare draft. It does not matter anymore. Yeah. Yep, that's the 2-drop we want. Everything is good. Red is... Nobody at this entire table is playing any red cards, and red is considered the best color in this format. Nobody knows what they're doing. I'm convinced. Do I need... I don't even need that. I'll take this in case we end up desperate for creatures, but I don't foresee that being the case. This draft is going to go phenomenal. Oh, hey, here's a 2-drop. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't need any more top end. We've got really good top end. We have a really good... This is just a joke. We have, like... This is silly. Absolutely silly. I do kind of want the Scavenger. I do like the Scavengers. I do like those. Maybe it'll come back to us. Red is the only thing that's really open. This will probably come back. We're gonna have like some difficult cuts. We got to start like making some cuts. There's things in here that we just don't need to play. The Stencil Uprising. Well, that is also a bomb rare. It's an insanely good red card, and I'm the only one drafting red at this table. Okay. I mean, another Celebrants. I guess. I mean, it's either that or the Courier Bat. Do I have a lot of life gain things? Yeah, that will kind of trigger life gain. I am kind of worried about not having enough cheaper stuff. That's got life gain. Let's take the Courier Bat. Some good white cards. Vampire that I want. I wouldn't mind a Reckless Impulse, but the way this is going, like, we're not going to have... We have so many blood token generators as well, and just so many good cards. This is going to be insane. Okay, do I already have... I have full copies of everything. I don't think we're playing any of this stuff, but I guess if I need... I mean, we still have to cut from where we're at here. I guess I can cut the Graph Reaver. I don't need something that damages me on my upkeep, but it does let us be pretty aggressive. But we are going to make 2 drops. You know my policy, 6 2-mana creatures. End the Festivity. I guess I can draft this just because I don't have full copies of it. I'm going to say End the Festivities. When I did the traditional drafts, like, I was sideboarding it in every time. It felt like a very main deckable card almost. But we're going to have a hard time making a main deck out of this as it is. So let's just go for collection. None of this matters. I'm not going to run a second Blood Fountain. I could even run a Wedding Invitation. I mean, I don't think I'll run it, but it's possible. Why is this in the deck? Cut that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I need Sure Strike when I have a lot of good creatures. I've got 6 creatures right now, so I guess I could use another 2-drop to replace that. The Scavenger Wield. I mean, I figured this thing was going to wheel because nobody's drafting red besides me, but the Scavenger Wield. I like Scavenger. That's going to go in the deck. I have to figure out how to cut this. I have to figure out how to cut this down. Here's a 2-drop that I'll run the Graph Reaver. We're going to be aggressive. We have lots of removal. I don't think Graph Reaver is going to kill us. We have a decent amount of life gain, too. Yeah, sure. I'll just grab the uncommon for vault value, because we have not gotten enough value out of this draft. Oh, of course. Reckless Impulse came back to us. Yep, let's make the cuts even more difficult. We have to cut 4 cards out of this. We have to cut 4 cards out of this. This is nuts. Okay. I'm surprised the way this draft went. We only have to cut 4 cards. How many rares did I get? 2, 3, 4 that are in the deck. All very bomby rares. I think that's all the rares I got. No, we got 5 rares. 5 rares in the deck. 6, 7. Drafted 7 rares. 5 of them, possibly 4, are going in the deck. What's our creature count here? 17, so I can only cut like a couple creatures. Well, Stensia Uprising makes creatures. Falconwrath Celebrants. Did I not pick a second one of those? I apparently did not. Yeah, because I think I gave that up for rare drafting or completing uncommons or some nonsense, because this is just how things are going today. Yup, we're keeping all that. Maybe, I guess, get rid of the Courier Bat. Because it's kind of... It's not the most reliable thing. And we have a deck full of reliable cards. So I don't need to play something that's not reliable. I guess I could cut Lacerate Flesh. It deals 4 damage to a creature. Rending Flame deals 5. And we have Bleed Dry. And we have these to deal 3 damage for cheaper. This only deals 1 more damage at the cost of, 2 to 3 more mana. I guess this doesn't combo well with Stensia Uprising, but again, I'm in control of when I play this. And also, I could, send in tokens for chumps and, kill a bunch of 3 toughness things with this. Or also, the creepy puppeteers. So I guess the next worst thing is probably Desperate Farmer. I kind of want the vampires. Cut Desperate Farmer and Graph Reaver. And call it good. I'd put us at 14 creatures. We can just sit on tons of removal. Well, technically, this is kind of a creature, so we kind of have 17 creatures right now, anyways. We could also cut the Blood Fountain. I could almost cut a land, but we have so many blood token generators, I don't think that's needed. I want to be making land drops in this. The farmer can be a little bit situational. Graph Reaver can backfire. Everything in this deck is either immune to dying to this or can be immune. Like when this flips, it'll be a 3/3. Yeah, this is the deck. Our sound also kind of went kaput. Wait a minute. Do I need double... I think we do go the 9 mountains, because we have a lot more mountains. We have a double black, but we also have a double red. This can also kind of be a double black, but... whatever. We gotta get our sound back, and then we're gonna get into the games. And, I mean, as long as we play decently and draw somewhat decently well, this could just be a slaughterfest. Alright, yeah, I don't know what causes that sound bug, but restarting Arena usually fixes it. Hopefully it stays fixed, because I like having the background music. This isn't my favorite background music. That would be the Baldur's Gate. Oh, and what I was mentioning, the ladder reset, so we are back into gold rank, which is okay. Nate Dog. Yeah, seems good. And so ladder reset, and I do want to make it a goal this month to see if we can get to mythic rank in all of our drafts. If all our drafts, if we get decks like we got in this every single time, that would just be the most wonderful thing ever. I do still like the interactive, like you can dance on their pedals. Traveling Minister, kind of annoying. I could kill it. We'll just develop our board. We have a billion kill spells here. Develop our board, we can kill it later. Okay, he's playing white-black. We do need more lands, though. We need the lands. In no world do I block that. We got the lands. Let's go attack. Any land and we can play this creepy puppeteer. So it has to attack with exactly one other creature. This thing can transform. This is just going to be so gross. They're looking at killing something. They might have one of these. They have a kindly ancestor. Okay, you have a kindly ancestor. Yeah, we're going to be aggressive. And I think we're going to be aggressive with the Deadly Dancer. Go dancing with the stars here. We're going to take this action. That's going to be a 4/3. Oh, I also have a Braid mana up. Let's see how they want to block. This is a lot coming at them. If they like go for a double block, we'll abrade this. Oh gosh. I feel so bad. I feel bad. But at the same time I don't. This is I told you guys this could be like just a slaughter fest. Yeah, that's reasonable. This is gonna get pumped. Take 7. We're representing lethal. We're representing parasitic grasp. We have the mana to cast it for the thing. Kindly ancestor. That does not matter. You need more than that, opponent. What else you got? Oh, you are going to be sad. I'm gonna try this right now. Are you dead? Is the question. I'm going to hold on to that land. And we're going to bump. And they are dead. Limited games don't get much easier than that. Well, we're going to zoom through the rest of the gold tier. Most likely. I mean, that, like I said, that was just so picture perfect. I mean, of course it is. We're here renewing our vows. Swayze? Is this the Swayze guy that has the channel? The channel that mainly just does constructed content? I don't know. I don't know, he's playing blue something. That'd be cool if it was. Is there a 2-mana counter? There is, isn't there? Oh, we'll see if he has it. He doesn't have it. Okay, so now we have to discard a card to flip this at the beginning of my end step. So basically, like, use a blood token. Okay, there's that. That does not exile that. Gross. Actually, this all gets swept up by that. So I'm not too worried about that right now. I can just chill. We are in no rush here. Next turn I'm hitting him with 2 4/3s, so Or if he wants to spam a bunch more like 2/2s to the board, I'm down with that too. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Necroduality. That is a problem. We gotta kill him fast. Very fast. Fortunately, we have the cards to do just that. Yeah, we're gonna take that action, and here's 8 damage. I don't know if this is the same Swayze. I don't actually know his username on here. I would imagine it might be. Okay, that's not a zombie. I feel like we just go attacking here, and I do this. And they get sad. They have 3 mana up. That's what I'm concerned about. I could play it safe and play that, exiling their thing, but let's go attacking first. We're the aggressor here. And take that action. And all my stuff survives this Vampire's Vengeance, so if they want to, like, do... Yeah, you do that. That's cool. Why did I even let him block? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I can also... Undying Malice. Oh, it's going to come back. Okay. It comes back. As a 3/3. Oh, that's only... Oh, no, it's... Enters battlefield. Okay. We're kind of in trouble. I'll let you do that. If you want to do that, you want. Oh, because you have to sacrifice whenever a creature you control exploits a non-token creature, then you get the token. Yep. Scatter Thought, that's like the best thing you could do for us. It's just like a complete nothing play. I could just Rending Flame that Skull Scab. Or I could Alluring Suitor. I have so many options here. I think we just get rid of this because it's lethal if we do. He could have another Undying Malice. That's like the only thing that stops him from not dying here. Okay, and he's dead. Don't overthink it. We still have so much gas in our hand. Oh, that was insane. He had a bomb mythic rare for blue-black zombies. And we're just like, nope, it doesn't matter. We flipped the kill switch, and it was just you saw what happened. It just happened. Fasciuto. Yeah, sure. The slow hand for the time being, but we have a removal spell. We have time. Our opponent's taking a mulligan, so that's kind of good for us. They're on the draw though, so they kind of haven't really lost card yet. We do need a third land. We have a Blood Fountain. Ooh, the Stencil Uprising. Yeah, the thing that just makes tokens every turn. Yeah, that's... Blood Tithe Harvester. That needs to die, so it can die. Oh, that's bad. We're stuck on 2 lands. This is how this deck loses. Okay, he was desperate to draw a card there. I mean, if we're not going to get a land, we may as well get a card we can play. Let's go attacking. Okay. I mean, if we get to 4 lands, we're going to be set. We do need to, like, get going here on the lands and stuff. Yeah, he's looking for stuff. He's trying to punish us being stuck on 2. Might be able to do that. I wouldn't even be upset if this died. I don't want that to die. I can't flip it. Okay, oh, we have a 3rd land. We do still need a 4th. I mean, I guess it was kind of a free block for them, but... Why? Maybe they thought they were gonna get aggressive. Oh, now we're gonna sit here. I could Rending Flame. I have nothing else going on this board. I don't really want to discard anything. Rending Flame and attack with the Celebrant, but I don't like that either. I could get rid of the Attendants and try to draw a land, but even if we draw a land right now, we're still not... Let's just chill. Because even if I draw a land, we're still not casting in the 4-drops this turn. And I don't really want to spend removal on this. Aha. The Sanguine Statuette. Oh, of course it is. Okay, now I'm more apt to do this. We're not going to need the Attendants to win this game. We need to be able to get our lands. Okay, there we go. We're all set. We're good. Opponent is in big trouble. Now I want my Olivia's Attendant back. So I could play the Puppeteers, go attacking. They could trade... Let's just stencil Uprising here. They're stencils because they're 1/1 tokens. It is a bomb rare. I've had this before in white-red, and it's just... It's insane. It can even, like, once you get to 13, you can sacrifice it and have this deal 7 damage to a target, usually your opponent. I don't even know how necessary that's going to be. Lacerate Flesh. Okay, they have a ton of blood tokens. Just an absolute ton. I mean, I may have to trade this. Alluring Suitor. I could attack it. I have another Puppeteer anyways. Yeah, why not? Take action. Here's 8 damage. I'm gonna get the Gluttonous... Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna get the Gluttonous Guest off the board, because that's kind of the biggest issue right now. So maybe that's not the most favorable looking trade, but we're so far ahead here. Like, it just doesn't matter. They can make this a 3/3 as much as they want. Oh, they can't get through. Oh, yeah, they can do that. Really getting back the Rot Tide and... Okay. Well, Rot Tide doesn't even do much here, because I just get a 1/1 every single turn. Belligerent Guest. Yeah, let's get... They're gonna get to flip. Oh, that's not the flip one. Not what I thought it was. Never mind, ignore me. Let's do this. And if I get my blood fountain, I get back this and this. That's better than what they do, blood fountain. I could flip this right now. I don't really need to. We'll flip it next turn. We can kill things. We're going to have a great time. Like, okay, they can play this in exploit. But I don't care if they do, because I have all this. Yeah, the Rot Tide is really not good against this deck. Okay. We need exactly 2 creatures to attack here. Let's see if they go for a double block. That's not the 2 creatures I had in mind. Let's go Dancing with the Stars. Let's see what they want to do. They want to Rending Flame that. Well, I can't stop that. So, sure, you have Rending Flamed it. You got it. You killed my 1/1. Congratulations, I have an endless supply of those. Post-combat Creepy Puppeteer? Or I could play this. No. Because if we get another land, I have the mana, be a little mana efficient here. Yeah, post-combat Creepy Puppeteers. I was thinking if the attack was going to go through, I can Rending Flame like their token or something. Trample over, blah blah blah. Bleed dry on my other Puppeteers. Well, I can't do anything about that. So, sure. And eventually I'm going to find my aha! We'll start discarding the next lands. Belligerent Guest. Rending Flame is open. I could attack for 3 here. I don't need to. We'll just keep stockpiling all these tokens. Oh, hey, we have 13. I could sacrifice this and ping them for 7. I don't think that's the play. Especially when they're still killing our stuff. Like, this just generates a threat every turn. Oh, no, wait, I have 13. Oh, no, wait, I was after... Oh, whatever. I'm so bad at counting to 13, because this will make a token, and then it counts. Whatever. I have an endless stream of 1/1s coming every turn. Sure, you got it. You got it, buddy. I am so curious if he's going to... I don't even care if he does. Just get rid of this. You're not the only one with Rending Flame and Bleed Dry. I had an insane draft. Although we've seen all the rares that I've put in the deck. We just have to get them back now. No, I'm also gaining life from that. Sure. Swamp. Well, that doesn't do anything. No attacks, let's just keep going wide here. I mean, okay, we're going to get the option to sacrifice this. We're not going to sacrifice that. At some point I'm going to be wide enough where I can just, like, swing all tokens. And they're going to start doing that. That's fine. That thing can be a 3/3 all at once. Like, they can't attack into this board. No, that's a problem. That's kind of a bomb rare. It's gone. It does not exist. You cannot take to the air. I am the one with the bomb rares in this game, not you. Oh, another Belligerent Guest. Well, it can create us some more token thingies. Am I I think I'm almost at the point where we swing with tokens. They can also get like a surprise 3/3 defender, so I do have to be mindful of that. Another Braid would be a good draw, or anything that makes blood tokens. Sure. You got it. I block with 2 tokens. Like, even if you do another kill spell on them, yeah. Cemetery Gatekeeper, that's a mythic rare. Okay, our opponent's got some bomminess as well. What do they pull? My Alluring Suitor. That also has First Strike, but we got the Abrade we wanted. So, how we do this? Do I swing with everything? What's our thing at 13? We're gonna lose some, we're gonna gain some. Yeah, here we go. This isn't sketchy at all. They can't discard a card, so they can't actually activate this. Okay, cool. Not exactly the blocks I was expecting. Okay, yeah. These are the blocks I was expecting. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so here's how this works. We have Trample. So we still trample over for 3. We have 12. We're going to have 13. Let's pass the turn there. And I'm going to sack this and put them at 1. Now, literally every... they need 5 blockers in order to maybe not die next turn. They have potentially 3, but they would have to discard that. That's not enough. Not enough. If we couldn't have sacked the Stencil Uprising there, then they're stencils because they're just 1/1s. 1/1s, yeah. If we couldn't have sacked the Stencil Uprising there in Delta 7, it wouldn't have been a big deal, because we just continue doing what we're doing and making our board bigger, and just wrecking everything. Seems to be the theme today. That game we did kind of go through all of our bomb rares, though. We did discard 1 early to the blood token just to try and guarantee our land drops, because we were a little light on lands earlier. This is why I kept the 17 lands. Banjot Hulu. Oh, this is good. This is very good. It is nothing but good. We have turn 2 this, turn 3 this or this. Turn 4 the Puppeteers are online. And basically our opponent's already dead. No, I'm kidding. They could have stuff that stops all of everything. I love the sound that makes when it comes in, just the fountain pouring. Persistent Specimen, that's kind of annoying. Is there a counter? There is actually a counter. So let's not get countered here. Let's just be reasonable. There is... Syncopate is in this format. I don't want to run this into a Syncopate. So instead, we're just going to do this. We'll pitch our extra land. Because, like, we have a couple 5-drops or 1 5-drop or whatever. We're going to have plenty of lands. And we'll flip this thing. We'll just put the pressure on. We've got Rending Flame up. There's no need to go crazy. No need to go crazy whatsoever. This thing's going to be kind of slow. And that can only block creatures with flying. So I'm not worried about it. I'll actually get 2 extra damage if I kill this when it flips. Stitched Assistant. And our opponent is 3 color. Okay, well now... We'll see if they fall for this mistake. So if they still exploit while their creature isn't there, they actually don't get the draw. They won't get that scry and draw from the Stitched Assistant. Okay, so they were aware of that. Good, good. I want to save this for a thing that... We'll give them a thing. Creepy Puppeteer. It's combat time. We're best off swinging everything. Because this cannot block anything favorably. They could have, like, the Flame Blast Bolt here. Oh, at this point I want to play the Scavenger and unscavenge this thing. Yes. Yes, I do. They're killing... Yeah, they're going to kill that. Reasonable. Also reasonable. Well, that's not a reasonable card. That is a pain in the butt card. Alright, let's get rid of... I don't need to rush to stencils. I'm going to do this. Keep the pressure on them. That thing's going to flip, but it's fine. I think that can flip all at once. Sure. You have flipped the thing. You can pay 4 to draw 2, discard a card. You will not have time for that. Your specimen's gone. You lose 2, I gain 2. Yeah. We can even get things back. Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's actually very annoying. Alright, in we go. And here's how First Strike works with damage. We damage the thing. First Strike damages, and we don't lose our thing. I feel like I can play this land, I guess. The stencils are coming. The stencils are coming. Your thing can't block, opponent. What are you planning? I don't care what you're planning. You're dead. They're dead. They're not dead. They have a thing. They have removal. I have stencils. They have removal. Okay, fine. You're not dead. You need to block everything from this point forward. Oh, what are we at? 8? That's not going to save you in time. Okay. But you can't stop my 1/1. You can't stop it. It's coming for you. I don't know what that was. This is just... I'm in a festive mood. We haven't lost a single game yet. We drafted 7 rares. 4 of them made the deck. We're 4-0. This is absurd. The iceberg. Oh, yes you are. Keep. We have bomb 4 mana cards. We have, well, now we have a bomb 5 mana card. But we have things we can play until things... Are we going to have to do this again? We can flip this with this. Hungry Widgewolf. Well, that is happening. I guess I'm going to go with this. Casting Flame Breather. We finally found this guy. That could kind of slow down the game. They're gonna kill our thing. They're killing our thing. Oh, and we can't get it back. Saddens me. Target creature with a +1/+1 counter gains lifelink, and we don't care. Until end of turn. Okay. Flame Breather it is. Not gonna discard the attack. We just need lands. Stencil Uprising is oh. Cast a non-creature spell. This is bad. This thing can be kind of a house. That thing could have attacked. We got to make sure we're casting stuff now, so... Yep. No attacks. I have Parasitic Grasp if I'm desperate enough to kill... Like, I could kill the Bridge Wolf. Reckless Impulse. Oh, that gets them stuff. I just don't want to go into Night, because then that's a 4/4, and then it's really doing stuff. Sure. Taking a little damage isn't the worst thing here. Let's just maintain our creature presence. Ooh. That kills everything but this. We're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're just going to chill. Well, I can also attack, I suppose. They're down to 2 cards. I mean, they have a land they can play too, but that's not really a threat. Whereas once we start finding our lands, like we've got nothing but threats coming. Let's try attacking. Shall we? I can do this before damage, because it's now just a werewolf. Yep. They could have a trick here to save it. Okay, I guess I should let damage through. Should let damage through. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's bad. Oh, hey. A little bit late. We just need to make it so that thing can't really attack us. Our thing has Death Touch. I don't think it matters. Take that. We have an attack here, I guess. They don't have a block. We gotta get rid of their flyer. We have Reckless Impulse on deck. But now if they're attacking me, this has Death Touch, I will snap trade. Okay, now they just have that in the air. We have removal. We need lands. Can I get some of those, please? Well, that is unfortunate. But I am going to do this so I can turn it back to day. And since it's going to be day, well, I don't need to. I can keep this thing on the board. They can't attack. Now we can attack into them. We have these. They see them, but we're going to cast one of them next turn. So they can't really play anything. Okay. Yeah, they can't really play anything here. I suppose Bleed Dry is probably the better thing to do. Flame Blast Bolt. Okay. Got another kill switch? No, we don't. Piercing Light is a card in this set. We gotta play a little bit careful, because we're at 5 life. Alright, stencils are coming. We gotta get going, because they could have flyers, stencils. End turn. That's not a bad idea. Take 7. There, you can be in single-digit life with us, Mr. Iceberg. Good game. That was our closest game yet. And it was, once again, because we just kind of got stuck on 3 lands for a little while. But that's why it's important to have, like, a lower-ended curve. Oh, this is rare. I saw it glowing rare. Sagada's Summons. Cool, another rare from this set, too. So that means I don't have to open... Well, that's one less of those we'll be opening when we get the packs from this. Yeah, this is why, like, a lot of our curve is, like, down here. And we've got 4 drops. Okay, we've only got 1 5-drop and 1 6-drop. But yeah, deck is sweet. What are we at now? 5-0? So now we're at a profitable draft, or are we only 4-0? We can't be only 4-0. We've killed people too quickly. This is what happens when nobody decides to draft red at a table and you just get past all of the red bomb rares. All of our rares in the deck are all red. I know this is like the dream sort of draft where you're at a table with maybe some people who aren't as experienced at draft or don't really know the format as well. And so they're picking cards they think are good. I mean, everybody picks cards they think they're good, that are good, right? And then we end up... Mad Salary Man, okay? We end up, you know, just getting an absolutely insane... We just get an absolutely insane deck. That's fine. This is actually one of the pretty good 1-drop. A lot of the 1-drop... 1-mana common creatures are all, like, good and playable in this format. Okay. Vampire's Vengeance or Gluttonous Guest on deck. I kind of want to wait for them to get rid of that before using the Vengeance. Play like the... you're not going to play that. Well, I'm going to attack you. You're not the only one that can do that. If they want to counter this, then okay, they countered it. Okay, cool, they didn't counter it. Don't kill that. Chill the... Okay, okay. You tapped it, it stays tapped for a turn. Kind of annoying. What are the chances they have a counter? Even if they have a counter, a Syncopate is kind of really bad. What else am I doing this turn, though? They could also, like, Bleed Dry. Anything that exiles it would be kind of bad here. Because then I can't get it back with Blood Fountain. If they can't exile it and they can just kill it... What did I just get done saying, opponent? It appears we're losing this race, but we're really not, because... stuff and reasons. Yeah, see, now they're leaving things. Ooh. That's good. I don't know what they're planning here. I don't care. I'm slightly confused. Well, no, I'm not confused. They didn't chump block there. They don't have any. They don't have any creatures in there. No. So we'll just chill. Vampire's Vengeance is an instant. Okay. I mean, this is a race I'm currently winning, so... Now I'm really winning? They could have a problem soon. They could have the, Kraken. Horror. The horrible Kraken. I may need to, like, play some of these soon. I don't know, we'll see. I don't need to play anything right now, though, because they're not... They could totally have it. That gives them a 2/2 token. Grasp. I can't even kill it if they do have it right now. I have Olivia's Attendants. It won't matter in that case, but... Okay, they don't have it, or they would have played it right there. Alright, let's play this. They gotta have something. Okay, they had the syncopate. There's... I don't have a graveyard. This is the saddest blood fountain ever. I mean, they're still losing on board. This is not a race they win. So, what gives? We're gonna play the Vampire's Vengeance. Next turn, I do believe. I can actually... Let's do this. Because I can also gain life here. Ooh. I'm gonna play the Flame Breather. Overcharged Amalgam. That will resolve. And we kill it. And now if they try to exploit and counter it, then they don't get to do the counter thing. We'll see if they know that trick. They're thinking, if you sack a creature, you do not get to counter my thing. Because you're overcharging me. Okay, they were aware of that. That's one of the tricks about exploit you need to know about. Oh, that's rude. Because they're going to sack their thing. Dang it! I'm not going to be able to... That'll get a +1/+1 in flying. They have a creature in the graveyard. Oh, that's painful. Okay. That is fine. So I play this, they take 2. They're not quite dead yet. If I get rid of this, so they can't get it back. No attacks this turn, unfortunately, because we could only bring them down to 1. Oh, but I think they're dead here. Let's sack this. Bleed dry. You're at 1. Attack you, you're dead. Yeah. I tried to tell him that he wasn't winning that race. Did he listen to me? No, he just kept trying to race. Then again, like, what was he going to do? Hold back and block what, exactly? Yeah, his stuff couldn't kill anything because he had 2 1/1s. We're 6... I don't think I've ever... Have I ever had a draft that was 7-0? Maybe once or twice. Ever. Ampersand, really? That's people with their... Yeah, this is a good hand. Are we going to get 7-0 here? No need to reveal our second color yet, because all our cards in hand are red. We'll reveal the second color now. Sometimes it's okay to, like, hide information like that. Other times, like, you don't want to be doing that. Because we have a Bleed Dry in the deck that we may want to cast next turn. That is dead. That is not a living card. That's not a card I'm going to let them block with either. So let's kill it. And they're just going to take a boat ton of damage. Why would I not let them block with it? It wasn't really a good attacker. Oh well. Take damage. The extra mountains can actually be useful here, giving us, because it takes double red to activate that. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, opponent. You are not the aggressive deck here. That roll is mine. Because you're, like, on the verge of dying next turn. Now, do I just kill their rare right now? I think the answer is no. I mean, you didn't know what was in my hand. You're telling me, like, okay, you're at 6. You played this, and you attacked. If you were afraid of taking all this damage, why'd you attack? Granted, I would have just killed this. And you would have taken all that damage anyways. But they didn't know that. 5 cards in hand, 4 lands. Like, what... Was their hand, like, that bad that it couldn't do anything? I don't understand. Maybe their hand was, like, all 5 drops or more, and they didn't hit a 5th land? I don't know. But what I do know is I just went 7-0 at a table where nobody drafted red except for me. Nobody drafted the best color in this format except for me. We got 1, 2, 3... We were on the cusp of playing that if we needed 2 drops, but we were fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I even got like 20 gems from that because I only needed 1 more to complete my collection. This is just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. That's 2,200 gem wins plus 800 compared to what we got. We got 6 packs that'll go in a pack opening video. I don't think I'm going to do any more Crimson Vow drafts. I don't necessarily need a ton of... Honestly, I don't need to wait on this. Let's just open these right now, because I'm not going to do any more Crimson Vow drafts. I mean, this is also like one of the last days you can sign up for the draft, so it's... Wedding announcement. I'm happy to get more copies of that card. I think I've only got like 2. And we've got Ancient Lumber Knot. I'm pretty sure I've got like most all of these. I mean, obviously other than those. I'm still looking for... I think I do need to complete like 1 or 2 of the dual lands. I would like to get those. I'd like to get more the Krakens. More Thalias. Okay. I'm good with that. The rest of these packs we're going to be saving for some of the pack openings. I think this is an uncommon that I did not have 4 of. I don't think I ever got to draft this except maybe once. It's a pretty good card too. It's just one of those things I don't really see a lot. Anji. She likes big butts. I haven't forgotten about that. Magma Pummeler, I like that card in Limited. Um, it's kind of you want to put more mana into it, of course, and that's where it becomes good. Alchemist Gambit. Okay. Maybe I have all the lands. I don't know. Investigator's Journal, the card we saw we had 0 of. I can actually go into my collection. Yeah, the rest of these packs are going to be saved for designated pack opening videos. Let's just take a look at my collection of... Yeah, there's all that. Oh. Well, now I have 4 of them. Let's look at rares. We'll do mythics next. Rares from Crimson Vow. Oh, I want collected and not collected. So yeah, I've only got 1 Dream Shacklegeist, only 2 Geralfs, only 2 Winged Portents. Those are kind of easy to pick up in the draft. Same with these, because they go around kind of late, because they're not really good in the draft experience. I've only got 1 Hullbreaker Horror. There's an Alchemy. Whenever you cast a spell, choose up to 1. Target spell you don't control, return target non-land permanent. Of course. What's the difference? Like, I know this is the Alchemy Rebalance, but what is the difference? Return target spell you don't control to its owner's hand. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Oh, they made it so it can be countered. They got rid of that line of text that says the spell can't be countered. Okay. Welcoming Vampire would have been nice. Oh, that was my 4th Thalia and my 4th Wedding Announcement. Okay, cool. Cool. Those are very nice cards to get 4 of. And now if I ever want them for Constructed, like, I don't have to spend a rare wild card. Could use a 4th one of those. And more Welcoming Vampires. More of these as well. But yeah, as you can see, I have a pretty decent number of all of the rares here. My 3rd Attendance, my 3rd Stencil Uprising. Yes, I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly. That is intentional. Only 2 Reclamations. That's a card that really goes around late. 2 Oddities. Oh, I have 3 Edgars. Cool. That means I won't have to wildcard them. There's one of the lands, which I have a full set of. I did wildcard some. Yeah, I only have 1 of those. I only have 1 of those. I only have 2 of those. Okay. So almost like... You don't know... Like, when the set first comes out, you almost don't necessarily want to complete the set right away. Or complete all the rares, because like you'll still end up getting more packs from that through the set mastery. Like, no, that's not a Crimson Vow pack. See, like there's Crimson Vow packs that'll be scattered in here. Usually just like a few here and there. There's one. Was it just 2 Crimson Vow packs? Oh, I don't know. Oh, 3. Oh, 4. 4 Crimson Vow packs. So, yeah, and even future set masteries will still have like more Crimson Vow packs. If you're in the thing with Crimson Vow, the rankings, like these would be Crimson Vow packs. Why is Platinum... Suddenly Streets of New Capenna. But yet everything else is Alchemy Baldur's Gate? Is that just a glitch wrong picture? That's so weird. Okay, whatever. I wouldn't mind more of those packs either. Or you can get them like sometimes in the store. That's where I got the that mythic pack that you may have saw. You go to the daily deals. once. I want to say like once a week. Sometimes it's a little more frequently, sometimes it's a little less frequently. But they'll have like a booster pack on sale at 10% off. In the case of the Mythic pack, it was like 15% off, so I paid like 1150 gold or something for it. Those are like, I think they're worth it when you're getting a little bit of a discount there. It's not much, but it's more than nothing. So, and since I haven't, if you've already completed the set, obviously those packs, those sales aren't really good for you, and don't take them. But if you haven't, they're good pickups to have. So yeah. Anyways, I kind of got on a little bit of a ramble there, but we just had to get. We lost the sound again. Poor Arena. If only they could fix that. But anyways, I guess with that, I'll end things off here. We'll be done with Crimson Vow. So for now, I'll take my leave.